Hey guys, Nick the Gamer here, and today I'll be predicting Week 15. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good Christmas. A lot of these games are on Christmas Eve, but luckily, my birthday is on Saturday. Legit, my birthday's the day before Christmas Eve. My birthday's tomorrow. Let's go, and I'll be celebrating it by watching some football, I guess. No, I'm not. We're gonna have like pizza and cake and stuff, but I'm gonna watch that. I'm going to watch that really good game, the Vikings and Packers game. That's the game I'm going to watch. Okay, first, it's Christmas Eve. It's in Arrowhead. The Chiefs and the Dolphins. The Chiefs are coming back. As you can see, we beat LA bad that first half. You know, I updated it. They ended up taking the lead in the beginning, but other than that, we just kept scoring, and Phillip Rivers was playing terrible, and we won that game. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs over the Dolphins. Okay, this matchup is the one. I don't think I'm going to get to see this one, but I know it's going to be terrible. The Colts at the Ravens. The Colts are awful. They lost to the Broncos. They've been terrible. On Thursday night, they lost. And the Ravens might make the playoffs if they win okay, here's how the Ravens will make the playoffs. They have to win one of the last two games. They have to beat this. They have to either beat the Colts or the Bengals to get in. But if they win both, they'll still be in. If they lose both, they'll be disqualified. Okay. Vikings and disappointing Green Bay Packers. I thought the Packers would play good against Carolina. Aaron Rodgers did not have a good welcome back. They could have won that game, actually. I thought they were going to win that. I watched like the end of it, and the Packers recovered their own onside kick. I thought it was going to go to overtime. But no, the Panthers got the ball back, and they won that, so I'm going to pick the Vikings. Sorry, Green Bay, your playoff hopes are over. Sorry. I can't believe it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Panthers. The Buccaneers are terrible. The Panthers are tied with the Saints, and technically the Falcons to make the playoffs. I bet it's going to be Carolina. I bet the Panthers might win the division. I'm picking the Panthers. Okay, the Browns and the Bears. I am still thinking the Browns are going to go 0-16. They could have won that game against Green Bay a couple weeks ago. They got annihilated last week, as you can see by the Ravens. I'm picking the Bears. They're just, who knows about the Bears? They could win all their games. They couldn't win any. I'm picking the Bears. Okay, Lions and Bengals. The Lions have to win this game to make the playoffs. And the Packers, yeah, they're already out. I'm going to pick the Lions over the Bengals. Okay, next matchup. Heck of a matchup right here. Patriots and Buffalo. You know what I'm going to talk about here. How did the Patriots pull it off? The Patriots have been playing terrible. They barely got away with that win in Pittsburgh, which was Pittsburgh's fault. I can't believe that wasn't a catch, you know. I'm going to pick the Bills. Yes, I'm picking the Bills over the Patriots. Okay, best matchup right here. Falcons and Saints. I am going to pick the Falcons. Yes. That Thursday night thriller a couple weeks ago when they beat the Saints was awesome. I'm going to pick the Falcons over the Saints. Yeah, I'm picking Atlanta over New Orleans. Okay, the Chargers and the Jets. I'm going to talk about some math about the Chargers, okay? The Chargers, how did the Chargers have to make the playoffs? Three of these four teams have to go out on losses. Chiefs have to lose all their games. The Bills or the Ravens or the Titans have to lose all their games. Two of these three teams have to lose all their games. Either the Bills, the Titans, or the Ravens have to all lose out for LA to make the playoffs. But it's not over. The Chargers also have to win the remaining two games against the Jets and the Raiders. And that's going to be tough with all the other teams tied at 8-6. You got the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Titans, and the Bills all at 8-6, and you got the Chargers right behind them all. I'm going to pick the Chargers over the Jets. It's going to be a wacky day for LA. Okay, the Rams and the Titans. I don't know if this is a key matchup, but the Titans are terrible. They're falling apart. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. They lost their last two. They lost. And they lost to the 49ers last week. That was obvious. And they lost to the Cardinals. I'm going to pick the Rams. They're going to the playoffs. They're going to win their division. Washington Redskins and Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with the Washington Redskins because they're at home. It's going to be one of those picks. I think the Denver Broncos are going to get annihilated. Even though they won their last two for once. Good God, okay. I don't know about this one, actually, but Jacksonville Jaguars at the 49ers. I know I should pick the 49ers, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Jacksonville is going to get rid of Jimmy G. They have the best defense, have the most sacks. I think Jacksonville is going to win this game. Okay, Giants and Cardinals. I'm going to pick the Cardinals. The Giants are trash. They lost. They could have beat. I can't believe that. They could have actually beat the Eagles. They were crushing them in the first quarter. The Eagles came back. And the Giants are still known as garbage. I'm picking the Cardinals. Okay. Oh, this will defend the playoffs. This will depend on the playoffs. Seattle and Dallas. The Seahawks have lost 3 of their last 4. And Seattle's not looking to make the playoffs. Dallas beat Oakland Sunday night. I am going to pick the Cowboys, and Ezekiel Elliott's back in town, so Dallas could make the playoffs here, and Dallas could win this game. Okay, next matchup. Christmas Day, Steelers and Texans. I might also miss this one, but oh well. I'm picking the Steelers. Texans are trash. How did they lose last week, though? I'm going to talk about that game last week. I mean, it's Pittsburgh. Please. Pittsburgh, you should have won that. I'm sorry, you could have, yeah. Okay, heck of a matchup. The Eagles and the Raiders. The Raiders are out of the playoffs. They're done. I'm picking the Eagles over the Raiders big time. Big time. Eagles they won the AFC. They won the NFC. They won the NFC. They clinched the division like 2 weeks ago against the Rams, yeah. We know the story. And that is it.